Hi, it's Hayden Bennett from Commercial Property Group. Welcome to ROI series for July 2025. We've started off the new financial year with a bang, doing over 220 inspections with buyers and tenants, which has resulted in 32 sale and lease transactions being agreed to and a square meterage footprint of just over 5,800 square meters of prime commercial industrial real estate being sold and leased here in the group. As usual, I've got some key highlighted sales and some leases. The first is a sale down at number 23 at 65 Captain Cook Drive at Caringbah. This property was appointed to us to sell with a particular mandate where the vendor didn't want to settle and move out of that property until about 6 months' time. So Nathan Gray and myself decided that we'd put the property to market, off market, speaking to our database. We took it to market as 185 square meters. Nathan Gray found the right buyer, agreed to a $1.4 million sale price. On 185 square meters, that's a rate per meter of just over $7,500 per square meter and a delayed settlement which suited the vendor's requirements perfectly. Well done, Nathan Gray, on an outstanding job. Congrats to the vendor and the buyer. Another outstanding sale done in the group in July was at 135 Boundary Road at Peakhurst. This property sold just prior to auction. It was taken to market by Ryan McMahon in conjunction with Ben Panner in our Bankstown office. It was a freehold industrial property providing 1,123 square meters of land with an older, lower clearance building. Both Ben and Ryan were able to sell that successfully for $3.5 million. That's a rate per square meter on the land, including the existing improvement, of just over $3,100 per meter. Excellent job done by Ryan McMahon and Ben Panner. Congratulations to you both, and congratulations to the vendor and the purchaser. Another sale done in the group here in July was down at 3-1 June Walk, Woolooware Bay. This is in the Woolooware Bay precinct adjacent to Cronulla Shark Park. This property was one of our managements. We sold this off market to a selective buyer and investor. Damon Asti was the agent responsible for this. It was a 54 square meter ground floor retail commercial space. It was sold for $575,000, and on that 54 square meters of area, it's a rate per meter of just over $10,600 per meter. Congratulations to Damon Asti on a job well done. A sale down at 27 Wurrook Circuit in a development called Elevate, which is nearing completion. We sold W11. It was on the first floor, so one above ground, drive up a ramp. It was 152 square meters. Sold that for $1,375,000. That's a rate per square meter of just over $9,000. And again, that development's nearing completion. I've touched on that development before. We now only have 5 units remaining out of the 13. So if you are in the market looking for a well-built, great located property, reach out to myself or Damon Asti. So onto a few leasing transactions. We've got Suite 3B at 668 Old Princess Highway at Sutherland. This was a 243 square metre commercial office space. Jackson Chambers was the agent responsible for leasing this property. He was able to secure $97,200 per annum. That's a rate per square metre of $400 a square. It was a 5-year lease secured with multiple options and an incentive of 3 months rent-free, which represents around 5% as an overall incentive. Congratulations to Jackson. He's done a number of deals in that particular building. It's where Aldi is, the car retailer. It's a prominent building, great location in Sutherland, and well done to all parties involved. An industrial leasing transaction at number 23 of 58 Box Road in Tarrant Point, also handled by Jackson Chambers, one of our managements here. It was a 191 square metre, a modern high clearance factory unit. Jackson was able to lease that property for $55,000 per annum gross. That's a rate per metre of around $288 per square. Really strong lease, 5-year term with good annualised increases there. And the best part is for our vendor, zero incentive, no rent free, rent commenced straight from the get-go. Congratulations, Jacko. Another leasing deal done in the Shire was at number Shop 1, 593 Kingsway at Miranda. This was a 156 square metre prime street-facing shop, retail orientated. Jackson Chambers also conducted this deal. $85,000 per annum gross was the rental. Rate per square metre, $545 per metre. A strong 5-year lease with, again, multiple long-term options. The incentive provided there was 4 months rent-free to allow that tenant to get in, fit out, establish their business, which represents around 6.67% as an initial incentive on that first term. Again, congratulations to Jackson and to our trusted landlord. We enjoy managing all your assets, and good luck to the business that's moving in. Another lease done in the group in the Shire also is at 32 to 36 Box Road in Caringbah, known as Flex Box. We've been on this project for a number of years. We've successfully sold nearly the majority of all the units there, which has then made us busy in leasing those assets to those investors. Isaac Longmuir and Damon Asti have been progressively leasing a number of assets there. One that stands out in particular would be F1. F1 was 135 square metre total area. The annual rent was $55,000 a year gross plus GST. A 2-year lease was secured with option, and the incentive on that deal was 0% incentive, but rent commenced from day one, and the rate per metre was $407 per square metre. So congratulations, Isaac, on a great job, well done, and great orchestrating as well by Damon Asti. So that's the wrap for July 2025. Here in the group, we've been extremely busy listing up a lot of new opportunity. We've got some significant assets coming to market. They will be marketed through our email database marketing and social media. If anyone's in the market for anything to buy, lease, sell, manage, CPG's got all bases covered. Reach out to any one of us here at the team. We welcome your call.